Hello everybody and welcome to another pomade review. So the pomade that we're going to be looking at today is Daimon Barber number 1. Now this is a pomade from the UK coming from these, as it says on their website, brothers from another mother, Leo and Daimon. And this is, it came out a couple years ago and it's a product from them that is water-based and was said to be it was in the first wave of the game-changing water-based pomades. And as I've tried it out, it is quite excellent, and I really enjoy it. So, I usually don't care too much about packaging, but the packaging on this stuff is just wonderful. It comes in a glass jar, which is very nice. I love glass jar pomades, and it has a twist top. And it's in this kind of reddish, almost raspberry colored jar, and there's the pomade inside. So it's just wonderful packaging. I absolutely love it. And the scent on this stuff is fantastic. It is completely unique. And honestly, I don't say this about a lot of pomades, but it's one of those where I just buy it for the scent because it is that dang good. It's really sweet. Almost reminds me kind of a vanilla-ish, raspberry-ish, kind of fruity berry. Very nice. Just excellent scent, and I like it a lot. Now, one of the key things that this stuff has in it is it contains bee propolis, which apparently is really good for your hair. And when this product came out, the main goal that it had was that all the previous water-based pomades are all gel type, and they would always suck the life out of your hair. So this one is the gel type water-based that conditions your hair. Makes it feel really nice, and that is very true. When you wash this stuff out, your hair just feels wonderful. It is absolutely fantastic. So I've talked too much, and let's get into the pomade. So as I said before, it's twist top, and on the inside it's kind of this reddish color, but scoops out very nice. And scoops out, and it's kind of this orangish color. Goes in the hands very nice, a little bit of thickness to it, but still quite good. Goes in the hair very easily, and feels quite light in the hair. And on his website, he classifies it as more of a light medium pomade, which I would agree with. More of a medium, but it has some really nice qualities about it that we're going to get into later. So, right off the bat, as you can see, it has a very good shine on it, but it is gel type water base, and that does dull away after a little while. But that is not to be mistaken by saying this product dries your hair out, because it really doesn't. And when you, after a while, after it sits in your hair, yes, it does dry up, but it's more of a firmness. It's not really a dry feeling, because when I use stuff like Suavecito and Layrite, when you wash it out, your hair just feels dead. But that is not the case with this stuff. And one thing I just love about this stuff is how clean it feels in your hands and in your hair. It just goes away really nice in the hands and is super smooth in the hair. Alright, so I got my last scoop on in there. Get to slicking it back. As you can see, absolutely zero tension. Very smooth. I really like how it combs and how smooth it feels in the hair. I'm going to go over with a comb. And then I'm going to make my part. And for how light it feels in the hair, it really holds everything together very well. But still feels quite light in the hair. But if you know me, I prefer it that way. Alright, I'm going to get to forming my pompadour. Now, because it feels very light in the hair, I usually let it sit for a little bit. And then once it starts to firm up a bit, I can definitely get to styling the way that I really want it. Which, when it firms up and I get more of that more of that stiffness in it, I can get some really, really good height with this stuff. And it's very, very nice. And I'm actually going to cut out, and I'll be right back. And just like that, my hair is done. So, the Daimon Barber #1. I absolutely love it. It is by far one of the highest quality water bases that I have ever used. Everything about it is just absolutely perfect. It has an incredible scent, and it feels really, really good in the hair. It feels really, really smooth. And for a water base, it does definitely, you know, because it does dull down after a while, the shine does, it still maintains quite a bit. And even right down to the packaging, I absolutely love it. And the slogan, actually, I forgot to point out, is "Smells like heaven, olds like hell." Which, you know, kind of true. But definitely, I absolutely love this stuff. Now, what it comes down to, the very last thing, is the price. Because this is imported from the UK, some American distributors that it sells on can get a little bit expensive, you know, up into the $20 range. But it is worth every penny. I definitely cannot recommend this stuff enough, and it is definitely worth all of the money. I absolutely love it. And like I said before, that scent alone is just something for you to get at. I mean, it's so good. But anyway, that is the Daimon Barber #1. You can find it at some American distributors. I know Pomade.com has it. I think you can find it on Amazon, eBay, because it is from the UK. But there you have it, the Daimon Barber #1.